Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into the Fuji Film X-T5. The camera's been generating a lot of buzz in the photography community, so we're going to answer the question, is it really worth the hype? Let's start with the design. The X-T5 boasts a sleek, compact body, a little smaller than the X-T4. It comes in about 557 grams, pretty light little camera. It's made from a magnesium alloy body, weather sealed. It uses the same battery as the X-T4, which is huge. The battery has way more time. This battery has This battery lasts significantly longer than the batteries in the X-T3, X-T2, and X-T1. One of the things I love most about the camera, the intuitive controls. It's very easy to navigate. You don't have to remember which screen or which menu you have to go to change this setting or that. You just look down at the top of the camera. You get all the controls right there, ready to go. Being able to get your settings quickly dialed in helps you get more keepers in the end, and that's what we all want. I think this feature makes it easier for beginners because, again, they don't have to hunt through a menu or remember which button's what to get to where. It's all on the dials right there on top of the camera. That's a big plus. And it looks great. Those dials give it a very retro look, and I mean, I'm all in for that. When it comes to performance, this camera truly shines. The X-T5 features a 5th gen 40 megapixel APS-C X-Trans sensor. It delivers just stunning image quality, vibrant colors, sharp details. The IBIS gives you 7 stops of image stabilization, which is enormous. You can take some of the lenses without IBIS, like the 16 millimeter, turn it into video mode, and you can walk with the camera, and it looks like you're stabilized. You can take a lens like the 16 millimeter, walk with the camera, and it looks almost like you've got it on a gimbal. It's fantastic. It makes a huge difference. I've been able to make shots down to 1 second and still have a shot usable for like social media or something like that. If you zoom in to 200%, yeah, they're a bit blurry, but still usable in social media kind of setting, still usable to, you didn't miss this great opportunity that only comes around once a lifetime, maybe. It's fantastic. Just great. And the image quality, again, is fantastic in this camera. The autofocus system. This is where we spend a little bit of time. The autofocus is fast and accurate. It features 100% phase detection area, a new feature in the X-T5. Is subject detection. Now, I found it works very well as long as you're not in a low light situation. I have used it to shoot sports, and I came away with a good many keepers. So it is doable. One of the things for sports is you're shooting to dual SD cards, so your buffer's not very deep if you're used to the CF cards. If that's what The video quality is top notch. It's 4K recording, 60 frames per second, smooth, professional looking footage. Keep in mind, on the X-T5, we went back to the swivel screen, so you can swivel it up and down this way, but it's not like, say, the X-T4, where you could take the screen, swivel it out, and see what you're recording on the other side. It's a photography first camera in every sense of photography first cameras. It is not going to be the camera that a videographer chooses. If you're looking for the video, if you're more video centric, you need to look at the XH2 or the XH2S. The video qualities and capabilities there are much better. And again, you have that compact. And again, those can. And again, I can't stress this enough. This is a photography first camera. So if you do mostly videos, probably not what you're looking for. We'll go ahead and say that here. If you're a wildlife photographer and you're shooting a lot of low light situations and you need a pretty deep buffer, not going to be the camera for you. Now, that's not to say that this is not a good camera for wildlife. It most definitely is. It is very capable, especially with this 40 megapixel sensor. You can crop in and you've got more leeway there than you did before with like the X-T4 and the 26 megapixel sensor. So but still, I don't think it's the camera I would choose if that's what I do mostly. If you're an X-T3 user or even an X-T2, would I upgrade? Yes. If for nothing else, the battery life. The battery life is tremendously better. And then you throw the IBIS on top of that, it's an easy upgrade if you have the budget for it and you're looking for a good photography camera. This thing, like I said, is small. It's not going to be just all that heavy to carry around. It's got the X-T5 has a good grip right here, whereas the X-T4 didn't quite have that good of a grip. As you can see, it just don't stick out there as far. So the X-T5, again, for holding all day to shoot, it's more comfortable in my hands, and I do have larger hands. So again, X-T2, X-T3, thinking on the verge or thinking about the upgrade, on the fence about it, it's definitely worth it. You won't be disappointed. If you're, say, an X-T4 user and you use it for video, again, I look at the XH2, XH2S. If you've fallen in love with that swivel screen, again, you probably won't want to upgrade to this camera. Just stick with what you have there and keep going. In the end, I'll say, if you're in the market for a new camera, the X-T5 is definitely worth considering. It is a top-of-the-line APC camera. It is a top-of-the-line camera, no doubt. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for the channel for more tips and reviews.